Hey guys, Redneck Mini 14 here, and I'm just going to do a little bit of an update on the Marlin quality control. I did a video on Marlin's quality control a while ago, and this is just kind of an update since I bought my 1895 ABL up there. Just going to show you a couple things that I think have been improved over the past couple years. So let's get to it. In the original video, I showed you that the fit of the forend and the receiver was there was a little bit of a gap here. There's a the fit's a little bit sloppy up here and down here. It's there's just a little bit of an overlap on the wood, and the action is a little bit, it's smoothed out quite a lot over the years, but when I first got it, it was kind of, it was a little bit rough, not enough to make me want to regret buying the gun, of course. I don't regret buying this at all. But it was a little bit rough. Now with the 1895, the fit from the forend and receiver is pretty good. Butts right up against there. Same with the fit of the receiver to the stock. It's pretty much perfect in my opinion. And the feel of the lever, it's just a little bit smoother than the 336 was when I first got it. It's not necessarily buttery smooth, but it's still pretty smooth, I think. I like it. That's really all that's really changed. There's still this kind of trigger flop here that, on older models of Marlins, like my 1897, it doesn't have this, but that's not a big deal. I can live with that. Other than that, I've never had any problems with the sights on any of my Marlins being off center or anything like that, like some people complain about. Some people, say that they see like burrs and stuff on the inside of their receiver. I've never seen anything like that on any of mine. So, some of these things that people are complaining about, I just haven't seen. Now, with this 336, there is this, this barrel band is kind of not positioned right. It's kind of tilted back this way, if you can see what I'm really talking about. With the 1895, it doesn't have a barrel band. It's got a forend cap on it, and it doesn't, it's pretty much on there the way it's supposed to be. This barrel band here is just fine as far as I'm concerned. There's really nothing else on this 336 that I can really say is a problem. The loading gate was a little bit stiff to begin with, and it's still fairly stiff. I can't really show you without actually putting a round in. But the 1895, it's pretty loose. Well, not loose, but like it's smooth, and the rounds, they load quite a bit easier than with the 336, and that could just be because it's a bigger caliber, a bigger loading gate, more area to more surface area to push down. So that's could be a key factor in that. The only negative I see about the 1895 is that the checkering is not pressed as deep as it is on the 336. The 336 has pretty good press checkering. It allows you to have a pretty nice grip on it. The 1895, it's very shallow and it doesn't really feel quite as good. But really, that's the only complaint that I have about this rifle. And honestly, with this rifle, I'm not really complaining. I'm just pointing out things that other people have pointed out before, and that I've noticed. But I really don't have any complaints about this rifle because it's served me well over the years. I put about 100 rounds through it, and I have made the mistake of trying to shoot it with the crossbolt safety on, but I never did that in the field when I was hunting. I only did that like on the range when practicing. I did that with both of these. When I'm in the field actually hunting, I don't keep the safety on. I just keep it on half cock and keep it on fire. Just so it's one less thing that I have to do to right before I shoot a deer or a hog or whatever I'm hunting. But yeah, this particular 336 has the gold trigger. They did away with that a couple years after I bought this, or maybe it was the year after I bought this, I don't know. And it also came with a nice camouflage sling. It's made by Marlin, which I guess is a decent company. I've got a couple of gun cases made by Marlin. Let's see. This one didn't come with a sling. I put this on. I have a video on this sling. But yeah. So needless to say, Marlin has addressed their quality control issues. They very, very few things on this rifle that I can see wrong with it. And quite honestly, if you want a gun that's, the fit and finish is pristine and 100% the way you think it should be, then, you shouldn't be buying a Marlin anyway, because Marlin is kind of a budget rifle company. They make good working man rifles for a fairly good price, I got this one for $350 on sale. Got this one for $640 plus tax. Of course I got this one a couple years after this one, but this is still a higher end gun than this is. This is kind of the low end. This is kind of the high end of the two different models. But even at $640 plus tax, for having pristine fit and finish on your rifle, you're looking at well over $1,000. You're looking at Brownings and CZ, or maybe not CZs, H&Ks and let's see, what's the other one? FNs. All of those high-end, high-dollar rifles. That's basically what you're going to want if you want pristine 100% fit and finish that is the way it's was back in the day. If you want a cheap, or well, not cheap, but inexpensive rifle that will get the job done, get a Marlin, because they'll get the job done. Their fit and finish may not be 100%, but it'll get the job done. So anyway, that's just kind of all I had to say about this little update. Subscribe to my channel, like me on Facebook. I'm Redneck Mini 14, and until next time, be safe.